Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do this very 60s inspired makeup look. I had a lot of fun creating this look. I'm going to be using the new Makeup Maniacs Goddess Deluxe boxes, and I'm going to show you guys all the products and kind of show you how to use them. To see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Here's the Makeup Maniacs Deluxe box. It is a $86 value box and you get it for the price of $50, so you're saving a lot of money. I'm going to go through each product and show you guys like what they are and how I would use them. These little paper inserts so it kind of cushions your products. 5 different products in this, including a primer. The first product that is in this box is the Goddess Glow Highlighting Palette. For everyday highlighting palette, you can use this every single day. This is good for every single skin tone. Today's look, I use these 2 colors right here, which is Pina Colada Prosecco. These 2 combined are the perfect highlight if you have pale skin. I really went heavy with this. Definitely don't need a lot of product. So I went a little bit heavy, but I really like this highlighting palette. Selected Rosé, French Teeny, Long Island, and Cosmo are really good if you have more of a deep complexion. In the summer when I have more of a tan, these 2 right here would be great when I have a little bit more of a tan, but for right now these 2 are perfect for me. So this is the Goddess Glow Highlighting Palette. So next we have the lipstick, and this is a matte lipstick. It's long wearing. It's also vegan, and this is in the color called Spank Me. I have it on my lips. It's like a rosy mauve color, which is my favorite everyday lipstick color. And it's super creamy, as you can see, and it dries down matte, but it's not like sticky or crumbly. And it's really pretty. This is great for every skin tone, from fair to dark complected. It's the perfect everyday color. Then we have the eyeshadow quad, which is 4 different shades, and this is very springtime. I have 2 of the colors on my lid right now. I have the yellow and I have the mint green color on my eyes. Very creamy, very easy to blend out, and this retails for $15, so you are getting a really good deal on this. And it's great for traveling too, because it's in a small compact, so if you're traveling, it's great. Hydro Primer, which is a very moisturizing primer. You can use this as a moisturizer alone if you're not wearing makeup. Today I use it under my foundation, which I have very oily skin, and it's very nourishing even if you have oily skin, and it's not too much, it's not heavy. My skin feels like it's breathing, so it's not going to clog your pores if you have trouble with products clogging your pores or making you break out. This is not going to break you out. So it has a little applicator, which is really cute. I use it to dot. I probably used a little too much of this today because I was not really thinking. It is a moisturizer too, so you don't need a lot of product. If you have drier skin, you probably need to use a little bit more than I did, but this is a great primer. It retails for $42, but you're getting the little mini, so if you buy this by itself, it's $14, but this is included in the box. Next we have the Shade Shift Pigment, and this is probably one of my favorite products in the box because it is a lilac color. A lavender pigment, but it has undertones, has a gold and greenish hue undertones. All of the colors together, and it's so pretty. This is great for highlight on your eyes, and you can even apply it over your lipstick or lip gloss. It retails for $15, so you're getting a lot of good products in this box. I'm really excited to use this more because you can use this for so many different things. 2 products are probably my favorite in this whole box, and then of course the lipstick and pretty much everything. I really like that primer. It's definitely worth the money. You can get this in the 3.4 ounce container for $42. It will last you so long because even in this little container, I barely had to use any product. All of the stuff in this box is worth $86 and you get it for 50 bucks. So you're definitely getting a great deal on this product, and I'll of course link everything down below. A lot of good products for 50 bucks. You're saving a lot of money. You're getting really good quality products. Money too. These are all cruelty free. I've already kind of cleansed my skin. I've done all my skincare, serums, lotions, and all that stuff. I have not primed my skin yet, so we're going to be doing that first. A dual duty hydro primer in the box, and it's really cool because it comes with this little applicator. It's really easy because it really makes it a lot easier and more sanitary. Even though I am going to be using my fingers to blend this out, I might be using too much, but it is a moisturizer, so you can use it like as a moisturizer. If you're not wearing any makeup, you can just wear this by itself. So my hands are clean. Just want to say that my hands are clean. I have not used this primer before, The one thing I am noticing is that it has no smell, which is great if you have sensitive skin. Now my skin is so sensitive. Red. My skin is so sensitive that it gets super red when I apply anything to my face. If I use my fingers, if I use a brush or a sponge, my face gets super red. So I'm going to pat it under my eyes. So I'm going to let that sink in. I always do my eyes first because that's just how like my routine is when it comes to makeup. So I am going to do my brows, eyes first. The Hydro Primer, time to sink into my skin while I do everything else. I'm going to start on my brows first, and I'm going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio or Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. This is like one of my favorite drugstore pomades. I just don't like that you don't get a lot of product. As you can see, like there is not a lot of product in this. I actually really like it. So I'm going to pick up quite a bit of product because I always saturate my brush. My brow, this is just how I like to do it. So I try to use like a light hand when I get to the front. And then you brush forward very gently because this is a spoolie, so it's going to kind of rough your skin up a little bit. Just be super careful when you do that so you're not putting a lot of pressure on your skin. You don't want to like tug at your skin, especially right between your eyes. So as you can see, doing that kind of makes them a little bit more even. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the color Fair Ivory. It's like a neutral undertone kind of, but I like to use this to clean my brows up. And I always take it on a flat brush. So we're just going to start from underneath. Here. I'm going to do this pretty quick. I could spend all day on my brows because I feel like I'm not the best at brows, so I can just sit here all day and try to fix them, but I try not to spend too much time because it's not going to help. We're going to go ahead and put a good base down for our eyes. Take the P. Louise Base Concealer. This is in the color Rumor 02. This is a really good base if you are really wanting to make your shadow stand out more. Rubbing it or going back and forth, because this really puts the product down and you're not rubbing or irritating your eyes. I'm going to pick up the Quad from the Deluxe box, and this is a beautiful, colors are so like springtime, so I'm probably going to be using the yellow in this and this really pretty like mint green shimmer color. So we're going to try to do like a very soft, colorful cut crease. Go in with this tape right here. I'm going to kind of put it a little bit lower. You can get the craft tape. It's really good to use that because you're not going to be irritating your skin. And also when you pull this tape away, pull from downward, because if you're pulling from upward, you're creating wrinkles and you're really irritating your eye area, and that's like the most delicate part on your face. I'm going to pick up this pretty yellow color in the palette, tap off the excess, and just start blending this beautiful yellow. It's all the way out to the edge of that tape, so that's going to give me that good sharp line. And focusing this on the crease. And I will take like a different brush to blend it in a little bit more. This is how I just like to do it. I like to apply the product first, and we'll go in and blend it with a different brush. I'm still going to leave the tape down on my eyes. I'm going to cut the crease next. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, but I'm going to use it in a different color. This is in the color Cool Ivory. That crease right about here. Applying this down. I would prefer to use a thinner brush. You can use a thinner or smaller brush. And when I get here, I like to pat it more than I do on my lid, and then we're just going to take it out. It's going to go down a lot better, so I'm going to look up right here. This is the hooded eye that's like the worst, so I try to apply it maybe a little bit higher, because like whenever you open your eyes like wide and you're looking forward, you want to be able to see the color that you're putting down, so you always want to go a little bit higher above your crease so that you can still see your product. Next product I'm going to sit down on my lid is the Makeup Maniacs Cover Cup. This is in the color Snow. It's a white cream concealer, and it's really good to place down if you want your eyeshadow to really show up. tacky, so that when you apply a product down, an eyeshadow or a loose pigment, it's really going to like stay. I'm gonna go into this color next. It's that beautiful mint green color. And I think I'm actually gonna take a different brush this time. A really pretty color. Spray my brush. Pretty. And we're gonna be applying that all over our lower lid. Okay. Out. I don't even think I'm gonna do a wing today because I think this is so bright. I want it to really pop. So we're not gonna do a wing. We're gonna do some really pretty lashes though. Pat it on into that yellow color and just apply it above where that green is like we did before. Build that color back up because I want these two colors to really stand out together. To take the Makeup Maniacs Big Bang Mascara. Mystic Health and Beauty, and it's a really nice indie brand. The lashes are in the style Peace and Love. They're very, very pretty. They're not too long, they're not too short. They're gonna complement this look, but they're not going to hide it. To pop these lashes on, and I'll be right back. Powder primer on, so that has had time to sink into my skin. My skin feels very soft and very nourished. Go into our foundation next, and I'm going to take the Makeup Maniacs Glam Pod foundation. This is a really good creamy foundation. So if you have very sensitive skin, it's great because there is no fragrance in this. This is in the color Sugared Vanilla. So if you're a little bit more fair, it's really good. It is a couple of shades darker on me. So I take the Cover Cup concealer from Makeup Maniacs also, and it's in Moonlight. So it kind of lightens this up a lot more, and the combination is actually really, really good. You can take this on a sponge. This is just how I like to do it. If you use a too matte of a foundation, it can make your pores and your texture and your acne really stand out a lot more. So you want to always nourish and moisturize your skin, even if you have very oily skin, because it's better than looking very matte and very dry, make you look a lot older. So you still want to nourish your skin even if you have very oily skin. It's like an ivory color, I would say. So I just take my brush in that. And as you can see already, it's going to lighten up that concealer really good. Foundation, so you can take a little bit of a lighter concealer or a foundation and place where you want to highlight, especially where your neck is, because you always want to match your neck. I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline concealer. I'm not going to use a lot of it today. Well, as much as I usually do. We're just going to apply it right there. Normally I do like the triangle thing, but we're not going to do that today. I pick up the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is in the color Fair. This is great for baking under your eyes because it's got a little bit more of a coverage than like a translucent powder. But because I'm not using a lot of eyeshadow under my eyes today. And then I'm going to go in with the Slay Setting powder from Makeup Maniacs. This is in the color Bermuda Sand. So we're going to set all over because when you apply your bronzer and you have oilier skin, you want to always powder before you do bronze. Into bronzer next, and I'm going to take the Wonder Beauty Trip for Two. This is the blush and bronzer duo. It's really, really pretty. And we're going to take that on the same brush that I was using. Be a little bit more heavy on the blush today, and I normally don't use blush, but we're doing kind of like a 60s look, so we're going to do a little bit more blush. I'm going to go back into that yellow color. I'm going to put a little bit of powder underneath here. So I'm going to take the Bermuda Sands powder. So we're just going to put a little bit right here. Take the lilac color pigment that's in the box, and it's a really pretty lilac color. It's very, very fine, so you'll need to wet your brush. It's really, really pretty. Do highlighter next. Go into the Goddess Glow highlighting palette. I'm going to take the two lightest shades in this palette, which is Pina Colada and Prosecco. So these are if you have fair skin. If you're more darker complected, these two would be really, really good. In the summer, I'll probably be able to use these more because they're more like darker complected. So I'm going to take these two and mix them together. That's probably way too much, but as you can see, it's very, very pigmented. Even though I have texture, let's just pop it on our cheeks. And so you definitely don't need a setting spray with this. It's very pigmented. So next I'm going to do lipstick, and this is the lipstick in the deluxe box, and it's in the color called Spank Me. It's a beautiful like rosy mauve color. It's super, super pretty. And this is going to really just pull everything together in this look. Here's the finished look, guys. I absolutely love how this turned out today. I really wanted to make it very 60s kind of inspired in style. I love this green. It's like one of my favorite green colors, and I think with the yellow it makes everything pop. And this lipstick like is the perfect like everyday lipstick. I would wear this lipstick like every day because it's like the perfect tone that it's not too dark or not too light. So I really like this look. I added the little hat for like a 60s kind of touch to it, and I added some pearls that are from the craft store at Walmart. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial today. Please hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video.